Okay, we're testing a live out. I don't know. Better get a shirt on. Whoop, whoop. All right, what's up, everybody? Yeah, I am at home playing with this live stream camera. To see if this is something that I'm going to ever do. I get bored and I like to just do things sometimes. Okay, so we kind of have a live stream going up, but the vertical stream is not good. I see what you're saying there. So if I were to actually be live on horizontal and vertical platforms, you'd need to move this guy over. You need to be in the center of the frame. Oh my goodness. I see what you're saying. Alright, I'll try that for a minute. Or you gotta lean in once in a while. I don't know what we're trying to do. Alright. That's just, I don't need you to see my computer though. And I was trying to show you other things. Maybe I still can. Maybe I still can. I don't know. Can I go wider on the shot? Not necessarily. But you can see, if I do this, I have a laser engraver here. And, okay, so that works too. That's interesting. So I can always just zoom to myself or whatever. Look at those glasses. Isn't that great? And I'm not, that's good. So if there was chat, it would be on. Interesting. Okay, well, so is there an actual link to the stream I can share? I'll try it. Share it on Facebook. Testing RTMP live stream. Mevo camera. Lasering. Posting, yeah, okay, great. Share. All right, widescreen. I don't know if I like the angle here. I don't want to worry about the center of the screen. I'm going to frame it for landscape. If you're watching on a phone in vertical mode, just fuck off. That's the stupid way to look at video. Your eyes are left and right on our heads, and like our eyes aren't like we don't have eyes like right here. Otherwise, you have an eye in your mouth, an eye in the middle of your forehead. I'm not talking about your third eye, but like our eyes look like this. This whole looking at things like this is just sickening. Anyway. Now you can see I'm watching Jackie get on the nest. Look at that. Look at Jackie, how beautiful she is up there. Okay. Testing. I am looking for this laser engraver I have is called an X-Tool F1, and it's a diode laser. I don't have all the technology ready to go on it. It's a diode. It's a Galvo diode laser. It moves like this. You know, you don't have to have a larger like CO2 laser has a big tube that shoots the laser onto mirrors, into a mirror, to a mirror, onto an XY scale board, and then the laser, the mirror, and the lens from the reflected laser move on a scale and can engrave things. This one just moves on its own, but only in a small area. I mean, it's for small things, and the things I'm playing with today are, let me get this, let me get a little exhaust hose on here. Oh, that sound. Who doesn't like that sound? All right, let's do it again. Oh, coming in, it's just as good. Ready? All right. Oh, that just reminds me of playing with like the dryer hose or the vacuum hose all the time. Luke, I am your father. Oh, okay. So let's see if I can. Theoretically, the way this works is through Wi-Fi. It should be configured so I don't have to connect a cable to it. So let me just make sure I can get this thing to connect. I'm basically just refreshing what my workflow is going to be. I really would like to continue to do more laser engraving and upkeep on this equipment that I bought to make. I'm going to be lasering today. I'm going to engrave coconut shells. So I'm going to put a logo for a business on there. I'll show you in a little bit. The Greenhouse in Key West. And I think the process I'm going to do is I'm going to, where'd it go? Use a little piece of sandpaper. Even though these are already really sanded, pretty much, but I'm just going to give it a little dust out. And then the material height you got to have set a certain way. Okay. And let's see if I can connect now. So I'm opening the project. I guess, could you see the screen with the light change? If I really had to share, I'm sorry, if I really had to image control the exposure and make it a shuttered exposure or a manual exposure. Let's try manual. Okay, manual exposure. Then where do you adjust it? Image control, manual, ISO. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, that's useless. All right, well, I'm not doing screen sharing at this time in my my little live streaming DALPod episode 1. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around, passing the time, using the idea of creating, a live stream as a way to like motivate myself to get some shit done, because now I'm sort of accountable to the stream, if you will. What is this doing? Is that the manual exposure? Do I have to adjust? I don't understand. All right, I'm still learning how to. I'm controlling the stream. I can't really show you the camera. The camera's obviously right here, but it's a cool camera. I got gifted to me like over 10 years ago, and it still works. I just find it to be kind of robust for just like this. It's just a camera and having multi-camera. Let me go back to manual exposure. Auto exposure. Okay, there. So white balance auto, that's fine. Tuck that down. So you can do a lot of cool things with it. It can do things like find faces. It can autopilot through, I can do these little pinch zooms. Like you can see, I'm controlling the movement of the camera or the image within the high resolution sensor to be able to make these sort of like camera pans. It's kind of neat. I love the technology of it, and you can do things like I think you can set like static shots. Like say if I always want to like zoom into here. Hold on. Is that as small as I can go? Okay. But I think I can add that as like a regular frame that I have. See, it's not doing what I want. There we go. Now I can slowly move. Oh, okay, fine. But then I can go, if I touch on my face, this is ridiculous that I'm doing this right now, and I want to quickly zoom to my face, I can tell it to go from that place to that place. You kind of set that in advance versus doing it manual. But anyway, there's a way that you can set different spots on the screen. I don't know why I can't figure it out right now as static frames. There's got to be a way to do that. Let's do assistant autopilot. Create a frame. How do you lock that as a frame? Yeah, we got to touch the yellow dot and delete. How do you add it? I don't know. All right, back to the laser. See those little jump cuts? That's pretty neat too. So again, neat messing around and trying to configure the Wi-Fi. So let's get the setting. Let's connect this guy. Let's go to the connect device screen. You're not looking at it. You can't see my screen. Connect on Wi-Fi. There it is. You heard that? That's good sound. Framing. Now I'm framing inside the shell. You can't quite see it. Maybe you can if I lean it in. There's like a blue square. But this is where it'd be good if you could have like two cameras going, an extra close-up camera. Yeah. Somebody count the number of times he says, yeah. All right, let me see where we're at on this. The goal here is to have the center point be exactly in the center of this. There you go. Now let's do a framing. All right, let's do a test fire on that. Process. Close the cover. I've got nobody in the chat. Bow, 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 bow. I know Black Puppy. Let's start this bitch. Oh, start. All right. So I can show you this now. Oh yeah, that definitely stinks. Burning coconut. Whoa. Okay. It says it's taking a minute and a half per piece. So far, so good. Is anyone watching? How's the audio quality on the stream? I guess I could do that myself.
Is anyone watching?
No, no one's
How's
watching.
the audio quality on the screen?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need my air purifier. Here's the final cut. I see that was pretty good, huh? So ideally, the way it should work is I should be able to just grab another shell, check the integrity of it, maybe give it the little sandpaper. This one's got a little bit of a crack that I don't like, so I'm gonna be having like, I'm supposed to get like, I have an order for 60 of these things. All right, now I should be able to just center place it, pop it. Oh, having this side key light, this outdoor light, is making everything a lot more visible in here. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like, it looks like a decent little stream, you know? Actually. So, I like it. Okay. But, the door open, smells not so bad. Got the exhaust tube going. So it'll take like 2 hours to do this. When I'm at home, I can watch some podcasts. I can chat with myself in the chat. Hey, chat. I can monitor my chat and see that I chatted to myself. Hey, chat. Isn't that neat? It's cool shit, right? All right. Concurrent viewers, chat rate, average view. I'm gonna watch for a minute. Interesting. All right, how's this guy look? They're coming out just right now. They're coming out just right now. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right. Now, music. God, I want to talk. I do want to talk about things like, you know, I want to talk about this whole Key West. Look at me right here, over here. Key West street performer situation that I got going on, and free speech. You know, free self-expression. So I'm gonna start to do these streams live out on the street too. That's why I wouldn't mind growing this channel that I never grew when I started it in 2008, when I was living out of a pickup truck traveling across the country, filming a documentary about a guy riding a horse across America, to wit I have 80 hours of that footage on a shelf right now on mini DV tapes, ready to be captured to a 2013 MacBook Pro and an external hard drive to see if I can crunch through some of that footage. I'm just not as much into video editing as I used to be. But there's a bunch of footage I shot of a guy riding a horse across America and some of his story. I bet you there's some pretty cool shit in there. He has some stories too, yeah. But I'm not going to get into Bill Inman right now. I'm going to continue to fire off the lasers. This is all I got to do now is just do repeat mode. Settings are dialed in. I feel like I should just go to the beach and do this now. Right? Boom. 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 Second of video each second. Okay. Stream health poor. Image control. Custom. Stage. Backlit. Outdoor. Normal. I don't know what to do here. Stream health is poor. Now is it healthy now? I don't even know. Okay. I don't know. It still says, okay. The encoder sending data faster than real time. 1 second of video each second. That didn't even make sense. Okay. Settings. Video settings. Let's do. Change the frame rate, I guess. And change the resolution. And say done on that. Does that do anything for you? Stream health? Analytics. Alright, well. Refresh. I don't know what's going on. Poor quality. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. Let's see, app settings, maximum zoom. Okay. Oh, I see. Single tap. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine too. But still says stream help, but I don't know. It looks fine, right? Does it sound okay? Oh yeah, it's buffering.
It'll take like 2 hours to do this. And I'm at home, I can watch some podcast.
Yeah, okay, that's fine too. I love this old man with the glasses look. It's kind of hilarious.
Still says stream help,
But I don't know. It looks fine, right? Does it sound okay? All right. Back to it. How's this guy look? Pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, I could take this to the beach is the idea. Oh, but I need to test. Yeah, I say it's going to take 2 hours to do, 60 shells because there's a minute. What did I say it takes? Minute and a half per shell, but I sit and talk and fumble around for 3 minutes after each shell. Yeah, so First Amendment, playing my drums in my band. And they say, and the rules for street performance say no amplification, but I have an electronic drum pad that needs to be amplified to make drum sounds, and I can control that volume so it's not too loud or anything. And then I play along with some music, some rock and roll music or something. Put that on a little bit in the background, and you just fire away. trying to get that smoke out of there. So yeah, drumming along, da da da. Pretty sure that's just protected First Amendment activity. I'm in my own, within my own property, my own automobile, my own van, on a public street, listening to music and playing along with music in my van, and yes, people do offer to give me money and tips, and I accept them. I don't ask for anything. I have a receptacle where people have been putting money, but it's not like I'm asking for it. So I don't know. There's a lot going on. That's why I got the street performer permit. I'm like, well, let me at least get the license, and get the insurance, so that I'm sort of like, opting into the system. But I don't want to opt out of my First Amendment rights. Does that make sense? So I'm asking some AIs a little bit about, like, yeah, technically I think all my license does is allow me to perform on the sidewalk, the physical sidewalk, with a 25 square foot area where I can set up my drums. Oh, there goes that natural light. So I can set up my drums on the sidewalk and play there. I just can't have any amplification according to the rules. But also, I think I would like to have some electronic drums and some modest amplification to do that. Forget about even the backing track. That's an artistic perspective, like whether or not, that you're using someone else's song to accompany you. It's like, well, people play popular songs. I could be a guitarist playing Jimmy Buffett. It's Jimmy Buffett's song. So yeah, I'm going to be playing other people's songs with them. I don't know. I think it's cool. People think it's cool. I've seen their reactions. I know it's awesome. So I just want to be able to do my thing freely and license myself with the city. We lost the stream. We're still live. I don't know. We got some problems with the stream, I think. So yeah, I need to approach this because right now, without a lot of other locked-in gigs, without a lot of other locked-in gigs on the books, I kind of need to create a little bit of abundance myself, But I'll tell you, it's way more than trying to generate any income. It's like it's a health spiritual medicine almost. I mean, you just let your body move, and the sticks are making percussion, and you're just with the people, and the people are liking the music and responding and feeling joy and celebrating and dancing. It's very powerful. I love it. I need to get my smoke eater in here. Even with the door open, it still drafts in, and it's just burnt coconut shell. It's not horrible. I don't think it's poisonous or anything, but it's just like, whew. Yeah, so they're coming out in the center now. You just gotta line it up right. Boom. Boom. 5. How long did that take? Jeez, it took a while. All right. How long did that take? Jeez. Yeah, that's what I said. All right. A man watches his own live stream, and he keeps looping himself. Where is this going? So what I think will make this stream more interesting is if I take it to a nice, beautiful tropical location and I engrave laser shells with a beautiful beach in the background and make it a stream out of that. So let's get some motivation. I do got to go downtown. I got to pick up a paycheck or two. Let me send my friend Zach from the Rock House Live franchise playlist. He's looking for a playlist, he says. This chick says she and her girlfriends would definitely come for a 90s old school dance party with some classics like Dancing Queen disco shit, too. Yeah, that's what I want. Everyone loves the hip hop. I see all the hip hop. Everyone loves the hip hop. I get it. Oh, hi. I'm on my phone on my live stream, just ignoring the nobodies that are not watching me. I get it. Um, but it's oh boy, oh boy. But I like to actually pretend right now that I am really live, and there are people watching live. So thank you for that. Meanwhile, I'm still going to get back to my friend. I see what he's saying. He's saying he's got some people that might be da da da. Yeah, man, I can spin fun for me. Yep. Okay. Well, that's what we're doing, everybody. Now it's just become a little video boring update of nothing. There's no stream. He's not talking about anything. He's not working on coconut shells. He's thinking about things. He's talking about himself in third person, and he's not even doing any coconut cups. So one of his personalities just woke up and said, "Get back to work. Get back to work." I can't say it like Coach does. All right, we are doing it. We are laser engraving. I think I can put an invoice together. I will quickly do that. Oh, what I was going to wonder about if I'm doing this RTMP stream through my Mevo. I'm streaming on YouTube, but I think if I play music in the background, they'll strike down. They might like, I don't know. I'm not doing this for monetization. I'm doing this for creative outlet. But I kind of want to play some music too. You know? I could be doing things that I do, which would be like trying to find new tunes, discover different genres. Could have already be sanding all these cups. I don't know why I'm doing it one at a time. Don't even really need to do it. It's kind of a waste of time. It's kind of a waste of time just to sand those things. Don't really need to do that. Yeah, they're coming out fine. And the smoke isn't bothering me as much as I thought it would. Count these all and put them on the ground. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Back to it. I was watching a live stream, and
Like, no way.
I'm way behind on that. Let me cue it back up and get back to my life and end this test of the first Galcast.
It's your mother and watching her get the blueprint up.
Yeah, right. Where he says, "I appoint my what?"
All right.
Right? They stitched that together very well.
Yeah, they cut it in there.
Yeah, that's what I think that is. I don't know that it's all AI, but it feels like it's stitched together with the pacing of it. Being an editor for like 12 years, I can tell when something is very stitched together. That's what that stuff is. It seems
All right,
very-
everybody. That